Dingus, this is definitely not good. The podcast where we create stories and they're definitely probably not good. I'm your host, CJ, and I'm joined by my producer, Nuqady.
Hamburger.
And we got a very, very special guest here today. Director, actor, producer, P. Anderson.
How did you say that about everybody? Everyone's very special.
Just you, Pete.
Just you. The specialist.
All right, I'll take that. I'll take that.
I don't know what this is, but it's definitely not good. Mr. P. Anderson, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate you having me out.
How are you dealing with this daylight savings situation going on?
You know, we were just talking about that. My boy's over here, you know.
Yeah.
And we're talking about that because one of his friends we call Sleepy, and he at school, and I picked him up today. He said, today's the first day Sleepy wasn't sleepy. So,
wow.
So like, I was like, maybe it's because of daylight savings. You know,
this is all for Sleepy, isn't it?
Maybe that's what the whole thing was, is so Sleepy could get that extra hour so he wasn't sleepy today. So I was like, I forgot what his real name was. For a minute, I'm like, what do we call him today? He can't be sleepy, so we'll just call him awake.
Now
today,
we'll call him awake. Present.
We'll call him awake, you know? So now my take is a little weird because, like, I feel like it should have happened a week ago.
Yeah.
So then when you had Halloween, it was dark out earlier, so you got that extra hour of candy run.
Of course.
You know?
Of course.
That would have been nice.
That would have been nice, but the world doesn't work like that, unfortunately.
But what is that rule? Because when I was younger, you if you were kind of old and going to Halloween trick-or-treating, you couldn't go till it was dark out, right? It was a little weird if you show up to someone's house looking for candy and it was still bright out. So like,
but this is weird in general now. So
it's weird. Everything's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Everything's weird.
Everything's weird.
Oh,
COVID messed us up, man.
Knocking on doors, getting candy is even weird this time of year, right?
Absolutely.
It's like crazy.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for joining us today. And I know Nuqady usually has some great, fantastic, amazing warm-up for our guests.
I mean, that sounds like me, right?
All right.
Take it away, please.
Okay, so Pete, hey, how you doing?
I'm good, man. It's been a long time too for you, man.
Yeah. It's been a long time. So if you were a strawberry,
okay,
like what would their voice sound like?
Gosh, let's see.
And what would happen if that voice tried to spell Matthew McConaughey?
Okay, you're hitting.
I'm real curious.
Okay,
I'm curious today. Like
CJ
a cat.
fed you some stuff because Pete was coming. We're gonna have him do this. I'm gonna do this because if anyone knows me, I'm the world's worst speller. Like, okay, and I don't really eat strawberries either. But you know what I'm gonna do?
But I bet you sound like one though.
I'm gonna be a strawberry covered in chocolate.
Oh, that should help. Yeah.
All right. Matthew McConaughey is M-A-T. Thew. Mac Conaughey is M-A-C. All right, I'm not really going to try to spell it since it's going to be horrible. This will be my skills.
You can do it, I believe in you.
McConaughey.
You're a good strawberry.
All right. M-C-O-N-A-H-E-Y. McConaughey. All right.
I can't believe it.
Give it up for Mr. P. Anderson.
All right.
Dark strawberry.
All right.
There's nothing sweeter than that strawberry.
Do we even need to do the rest of the show?
I think you just
nailed it, actually.
That was it.
Woo.
All right.
Amazing.
We should probably still do the show, though.
Yeah, I guess so.
We're here.
If this is your first time listening to the podcast, this is pretty much how everything works. We're all amazing storytellers. And it's our duty, our task, our sacred oath to create a story completely from scratch. With one twist, we have a series of wheels that we're going to spin to help us determine character genre or character flaw, genre of the whole movie, et cetera, and we'll pretty much take it from there. Pete, do you know what you've walked into?
I don't, but now that I've thought about it a minute, I wasn't sure if I spelled McConaughey right, but I didn't ask for the origin of the word. That's what messed me up.
Oh, what is the origin of McConaughey?
Oh, man,
and
I
he
think
did
it's
not
Dutch.
use it in a sentence, so I may have spelt not Matthew McConaughey's. It might have been McConaughey strawberry. I was thinking about.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a deep Brazilian strawberry that a lot of people know about.
Right.
But that's my bad.
Yeah, no, it's no problem. You know,
it's okay. The
I
confusion.
should have asked.
Next time you can.
That is actually what I was asking for. So it's all good.
Okay.
Yeah, nailed it right out of the park.
All right.
Yes, home run.
Okay.
So we're not sponsored quite yet, but we do have a series of wheels that we can spin to figure out what we're sponsoring today. So let's give that a spin, shall we?
We spinning.
I'm hoping for McConaughey strawberries. Let's see, what do we got?
Today's episode is brought to you by broccoli.
This episode is brought to you by broccoli. Don't you just love broccoli, Pete?
I just hope you don't ask me to spell it. A restaurant. Don't ask me to spell those two things.
I don't think anyone knows how to spell broccoli.
I like broccoli. I can straight up say I like broccoli. A lot of people don't like broccoli. I don't know what all the hate on broccoli is.
I like broccoli.
There's a lot more things. Like cauliflower, I'd hate on way more before broccoli. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like them both, but I get it.
But, I don't know. Asparagus is way better than like cauliflower. So I don't know why broccoli's got the bad name there.
Can you eat broccoli raw? Are you a raw broccoli guy?
I can with a little. That's the only thing I kind of like the ranch on. You know, that plate with the carrots and stuff. You got a little ranch there. Okay.
Yeah,
but now steam it is like I have it all the time.
Yeah,
I like
good. Poached in butter.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should start this. Stop hating on broccoli. Hey, a lot of people hate broccoli.
I agree.
Right? You know what I mean?
Right.
All the
True that,
fruits.
true that.
A lot of people hate broccoli.
I think broccoli should be in those Halloween candy bowls, Just make the kids eat broccoli.
I won't go that far. Well, you want some egg on your house?
Been ranch
you wake up with toilet paper
know.
in your trees. You hand out broccoli. Speaking of, what's the worst candy? We just had Halloween, right?
Yeah.
What's the worst candy that you could get?
Good and plenty.
Good and plenty?
I'm going to go with...
Don't you say it.
I'm going to go with
I'm going to punch you.
I'm going to say candy corn is the worst candy.
Oh, man. That's... candy corn is like broccoli. It got a lot of hate for no reason.
Right, exactly.
It got a lot of hate for no reason.
It tastes like wax.
Candy corn tastes fine.
It tastes like wax, right?
Oh, man.
Oh, come on.
You don't know what wax tastes like.
I'm going to throw this whole show into controversy. I hate Reese's Pieces anything.
Oh, that's wild. That's a wild take. I don't know about
anything.
Come on, man.
Anything.
Come on.
I'll take candy corn over that.
I'm with you on the candy corn, but I can't do that.
Yeah.
I'll be disowned by my family.
Broccoli or candy, Pete?
Whoa, that's a tough one. It depends on what candy. I'm very selective,
Snickers.
Snickers I like, and a Milky Way I like. So I would take that over the broccoli. But if you're
You're a Mars guy.
If you're going anything with peanut butter or coconut or anything like that in it, I'll do the broccoli.
Dang, okay.
You got an aversion to nuts?
I don't mind the peanut, but I don't like when it's the peanut butter.
Interesting.
Is that weird?
Interesting. My kid don't like it when peanut butter and chocolate are together. I think that's the strangest thing that anyone could ever say. But she says it all the time, so,
Oh, no, she must have hated that ad campaign back in the day where the peanut butter ran into each other.
You got your
They
peanut
created the whole
butter and
thing.
my chocolate.
This sponsorship is partly sponsored by candy and peanut butter and all that good stuff, but we just want to bring it home full circle to just say thank you, broccoli.
Thank you, broccoli.
Thank you for sponsoring us. Highly underrated. Look like a tree.
Delicious.
Please do not put it in a Halloween bag.
Oh, come on.
Unless you want to be hilarious.
Hey, you eat broccoli for Halloween, right? It feels like, come on.
I said, nah,
come on.
B.
You'll take the Reese's.
Get out of here, homie.
Dang. All right. Well, before we begin, Pete, I just want to do a little banter with you.
All right.
Yeah,
it's been a long time.
It's been a long time. Yeah.
It's been a long time. We talked real quick before the show, but we held off to keep it for the show.
Yeah.
But like the first time we met, it's coming up on. It is over 10 years.
Has it really been over 10 years?
Over 10 years.
Jeez.
I got my 11-year-old sitting there, and I remember the day I met you was on a set for a movie that you were shooting, and I wasn't even part of the thing. I just went there because I knew some of the actors, and it wasn't too far. It wasn't in Seattle, so I just I'm going to go because everything was in Seattle. I'm like, this is in Seattle, but then it turned out to be way out in Roy.
That's right,
which was like further than if I went to
Roy,
Seattle.
Washington.
Yeah.
Oh man,
But like
Forks,
that
man.
was the first time after my kid was born that I left my house.
dang man.
That's how long this has been.
And it was for Yellow Tulips, the
Yellow
short
Tulips
film
that you were shooting, yeah.
That is a throwback.
Yeah.
It has not been 10 years. That's got to be crazy.
It's
There's
10
no
years.
way.
He was like 1 month old.
Oh my God. Has it been 10
been
years,
11
Nuqady?
years.
I think it might have
It's
been.
been 11
Wow.
years.
what am I doing with my life? Guys, this
we're hanging
is
out.
definitely not good podcast.
Crazy.
It's definitely not good.
It's crazy.
That's great, man.
Yeah,
well,
it's crazy.
I mean, how's life been? How's this like past 10 years been?
Good. It's been good. But then the last time we shot something together was the first time that the actress in the movie, which, you know, we're not like the typical like director producers, oh, let's get it with the actors, whatever. It was the first time but that I met the girl I'm with was like, that was 4 years ago already.
Yeah. So you guys are still together?
Totally together.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
man.
Awesome.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So, like,
well, shout out to her.
yeah, Amy. But yeah.
Monogamy. Shout out to monogamy.
Yeah. Let's do that.
This is sponsored by Monogamy
This is
also.
my monogamy. Yeah. Yeah. So like that was like kind of bookend the last shoots. The first and last shoot we've had have been kind of like big personal moments in my life, not just shooting life. Yeah. So it's been kind of crazy.
That's crazy, man. And
Yeah.
somehow we've kind of devolved into podcasts, you know? I'm just kidding. Everyone, thank you so much for listening.
Yeah.
It's really nice to know you.
That's the
Actually,
way people communicate nowadays.
right,
podcasts,
yeah. And also, I just want to shout out real quick. This is real shameless, but we just hit 1,000 downloads.
Woo!
So I want to say,
that's not even
That
a
is news
start.
to me.
That's
right?
good.
Yeah. So I want to say thank you for listening.
Thank you, guy.
I am so sorry for calling you dinguses at every. Nuqady says I have to do it.
He
so
has to do
I
it.
have to do it now.
He did it twice.
Yes, but
over.
even with
He established
1,000
the pattern.
downloads, I can still guarantee with me on the show, it's definitely not going to be good.
I mean, we try our best, but
try.
it usually
Our best
devolves into.
Is it really the best? We'll just go.
We'll
try
see.
tonight.
We'll
It's the
see.
best around. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I guess let's get started with this. This great podcast.
Yeah, it's
right?
really good, right?
It's so good.
Right?
The concept is great, guys. There's sarcasm there. I don't think there needs to be the sarcasm there.
Is that sarcasm? I mean, sometimes I can't even tell at this point, Pete. If I'm
That's
being
true.
honest, am I being sarcastic? Is this a bad podcast?
This world is crazy these days. You can't even tell sarcasm anymore.
If this is a podcast that you like, please email us at definitely-not-good-podcast@gmail.com or don't. Let's spin that first wheel.
Let's spin the first wheel.
Yeah, let's get the wheel.
Little
Let's get
genre
this going.
You gonna figure out this
Genre?
genre?
Genre wheel.
All right.
Inspirational.
Inspirational.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Did I put that in there?
Again. What's with you?
We can't respin.
No.
God damn it.
Sure,
We
we
have to
can't
inspire.
respin.
Okay, what was I thinking of
Inspiring.
when I said
I
inspirational?
don't know. This is your fault.
I was okay. You know what I was thinking of?
I know what I'm thinking of.
What are you thinking
I'm
of?
thinking of a coach, because I just had a talk with my son.
Yeah.
A coach who's actually a real coach and is inspiring these kids.
Coach Carter?
To play, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a Coach Carter thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But it doesn't have to be the typical hood thing. This
Yeah.
guy's coming in, changes these people. It was just a normal movie with
Yeah.
just a
coach.
Absolutely.
He's a coach.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's a cool coach.
I was thinking, it's funny you say that because I was thinking of that typical, like a guy comes into a school and the classroom is delinquents and they're not doing their homework, but the teacher is so inspirational that he influences everyone to up their lives or whatever. But
Yes.
yeah, like we don't have to, we could go that route or we couldn't.
Good, but don't get too married to it because things could change real quick.
Oh,
Change
true.
quick.
That's
With
very
these
true.
next couple of wheels.
I'm saying like maybe we go more old school
Oh.
with it.
What's-
Back in my day,
Yeah.
like the coach, he's a little harder,
Yeah.
you know, but
Oh, yeah,
in a
it was
way
a-
that was
he was a good
inspirational.
coach.
But it wasn't like everyone's okay, everyone's gonna win. It was like you challenge yourself. I'm helping you to challenge yourself to get better,
Oh.
inspirational.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like today.
Yeah.
So I don't know how the good in this movie would fly today.
Yeah.
But like I'm thinking like the old, because we had hard. I'm way older, but like we had hardcore like gym teachers and stuff back in the day. They
Yeah.
were just like, I mean, looking back on it now, they're probably drunk half the time. They're at school stuff. Literally, this is a true story. My junior high gym teacher was going home from school, went off the road, took his Cadillac into someone's living room, like flew up like in a movie.
Jeez.
We were riding our bikes back home from school. We just saw the back end of his caddy in the living room of someone. Like, so let's do that.
That guy might have
Let's
been a
do
little
that.
drunk.
He was a little too inspirational.
Too inspirational.
Little Dukes of Hazzard inspirational on that thing.
Duke boys is at it again.
All right.
What's our next wheel?
Time period / setting.
Let's do it.
Okay. 70s, 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
What do we got?
A wedding.
A wedding?
Oh, we're in a wedding. That's not a year. It's just
a
a wedding.
Yeah.
I said setting/time period.
Okay.
So
Okay.
It's both. Like two pies.
interesting.
Okay.
A wedding is rife with emotion.
I guess the coach is getting
It's
married.
rife with emotions.
The coach is the best man because he did such a good job that the player wanted him to be the best man.
I think we got to have a coach in this. Is what I'm
coach
hearing.
gotta
the
be
coach
there.
is giving the best
we gotta
man
do our
speech.
best.
He's the best man.
Big coach in there.
Could you imagine
Absolutely.
a coach out there? When I told you I wanted some internal fortitude out there, you were the one that came. Yeah, it's perfect.
Oh man,
He's doing
you're already cast as the coach. You're
Let's
already
toast. Toast. Let's toast to Johnny.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, our next wheel is character job.
The jab.
Let's spin it.
Massage therapist.
Oh, that's boring.
Oh, man.
Massage therapist. Well, that's one of those jobs that could you could literally have any kind of story, and it's just like the person's a massage therapist, right?
It's got to be the wife, right? I mean, she's a massage therapist.
That makes sense. That
he's
makes
a
sense.
Sports guy.
I think we can
got
do
the
that.
coach there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's in sports
You
medicine.
know what else? It could be the mother-in-law, right? That's the big monster-in-law, right? She could be a massage therapist doing something. I don't know.
Okay. Hey, I mean, I
don't know.
I liked both your suggestions, honestly. I think we're forming something here, but
Okay.
We'll see. We got
I think
a
we
couple
got
more.
a wedding thing going on, and there could be a lot of crazy things going on in a wedding. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of options.
Oh yeah. Oh
a lot
yeah.
of options.
All right. Before we continue, I just wanted to point out a little bit of a compliment to you.
Oh.
I've been getting a lot of feedback about how much of a radio voice you have.
Oh, thank you
And
so
how
much.
people are like, CJ, his voice.
Oh,
he
my
sounds like he should have
God.
been on the radio this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'm
I'm-
like, hey, what about me? what about me?
Can we hear your radio voice real quick?
No,
That was pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I got
Yeah.
a good radio voice. I'm telling you.
Definitely do at least traffic.
Pete, can we hear your radio voice, please?
Morning show.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Let's see. This is the morning zoo. Welcome to the morning zoo. Like everything's morning zoo, right? It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Wake up. Here we go. I don't know. I got a little,
Those ding dongs make me laugh. I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. It sounds like you should be hosting the
Like
show.
Bob Dylan.
Honestly.
Yes, it is the morning
It's
show.
Red Dog in the
Here we go.
booth.
Yeah.
If I even had half that energy,
Here we
holy
go. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing Bob Dylan as the morning show. Here we go. Yeah. We're look out for traffic on the I-5.
Oh yeah,
Like, I don't know.
Fabulous.
that's fantastic. Thank you.
All right.
Our next
But
wheel.
can you spell, though? You got the voice. Can you spell?
guess it
doesn't
MC. Google, how do I spell it? Come here. All right. Our next wheel is
Flaws.
character flaws.
I can read.
Floss.
I can read.
We got to have a dentist in this thing now?
We did have a dentist as a villain one time.
okay.
Yeah,
It was pretty good.
it happened.
What was a horror movie one? That'd be awesome character
Oh,
for a
yeah.
horror movie.
That exists.
Dentist.
Oh boy.
There's a horror movie about a dentist.
Oh, really?
Pretty great.
What's it called?
I forgot.
Oh, okay.
I forgot. We're going to have to find that later. It's pretty good. But we spell it like He's addicted to his phone.
So the flaw is the character is addicted to the phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were saying this could be like a woman.
The massage therapist, I thought might be the woman.
Yeah.
But it might be like the mother-in-law or the wife. I don't know. We're at a wedding.
Yeah.
I was saying somebody in sports medicine could still be a coach.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All kind of ties together.
I mean, he can still be
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he turned out to be an athlete, and then he married the sports medicine therapist.
Oh, yeah.
And you got the coach over there cheering him
man.
on.
They got a little business together.
Yeah.
We have one more wheel, and I feel like we just got to have you guys are forming something. There's a chemical compound going
happening.
on.
It's coming.
Something's
man.
happening. Do you
Something's
feel that?
happening. Yeah.
Do you feel it?
It's coming. It's coming.
Are you
There's
feeling
gonna
it
be a
now, Mr.
twist. There's going to be a big twist right here.
Yeah, oh,
There's
yeah.
going to be a big twist.
Our second to last wheel is the antagonist wheel.
Antagonist.
Who's the bad guy?
It's got to be the mother-in-law. It's got to be the mother-in-law. Too obvious.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
A big ass bear.
A bear. You got the wedding out in the country.
I think
up
so.
in the
This
mountains.
is an outdoors
It's
wedding.
gotta be an
yeah.
outdoor wedding.
Yeah.
It got to be an outdoor wedding.
Out in the
Oh,
country.
man.
Unless it's a gay wedding.
Still in the country.
You got the bear. I don't know. Is
It's
that
a
kind of
big
bear?
ass bear.
I
It's
don't
out in
know.
Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, to recap, we have a massage therapist. This is a wedding. What was the genre again?
Inspirational.
It's an inspirational, doing a coach, inspiring something. There's a big ass bear. who's the antagonist. Maybe this bear
keeps creeping in, man.
Maybe this bear is ruining the wedding. I feel like it has to, right?
It smells food.
Yeah, it smells food.
It's your fault for having a wedding in the woods.
Here's a different way with it.
Yeah.
All right. So University of California is the Bears.
Oh,
so
dear.
if it was a sports team, the college team, maybe this kid played for Stanford, and now you got the Cal Bear coming over messing up the wedding.
You know,
I'm just throwing it out there.
I'm down for that idea if the mascot's a giant ass bear, and it's
this is where we're going with it. It's all mascots.
Oh,
It's all mascots at the wedding.
oh,
P.S. My cousin played for Stanford, and now he plays for the Chargers. But keep going. Keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
Shout out.
But you know what I mean?
out, Fozzy
Does he have
Bear.
a mascot uniform?
My kid Fozzy, what's up, baby? His name is Fozzy, too.
Fozzy Bear?
What we call him Fozzy, his name is Foster.
I think we're gonna have to call him Fozzy in this. Shout out to
my
Fozzy.
gosh. But,
He is a bear. It's my-
the wedding, all the invitees have to be like
So this is a
Mascots.
This is a mascot wedding.
the mascot wedding.
How is this inspirational again?
Man.
It's gonna be a tough one, but I feel like you guys have something going on.
Use guys?
Use guys
What do you
got
mean,
something.
use guys?
Because you're onto something. You're onto something. I'm just a dude talking. Like what's going on here?
A bear, it's just too easy.
A bear,
Coming in ruining the wedding's too easy.
I agree. I agree.
A mascot coming off, and I just feel like that bear head comes off.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe that's coach.
Oh snap!
So he's not doing the speech. He's there, and I don't know. Some coach returns or something. I don't know.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that. This main character is a massage therapist. Yeah. So you were saying a sports medicine coach. What does that mean exactly?
I mean, they just work with athletes,
The athletes, keep them in good shape, work them out,
give them massages,
stretch them out.
Are these mascots athletes?
They're pretty hardcore.
Okay.
Pretty hardcore. I actually knew the guy. Well, I didn't know him that well, but he was a mascot for the Warriors. He lived in the same apartment building as my friend. So I was down there when he was like washing his uniform and stuff in the laundry. I was talking to him. He's pretty hardcore.
What if this is a man is marrying a woman and each one is their own sports team?
They came from different schools. Yeah, rival schools.
Rival schools. One beat the other one. One's the champion, one's not.
Okay.
So there's like some
defending champion.
Okay. I just don't get how you get the massage in there.
I don't either. That's
An inspirational
really,
massage can go a lot of different ways. I don't know.
That's a different
what
kind
this
of
podcast is
inspiration.
about, but how far are you going on the cup here?
Oh, man.
But inspirational massage with a bear might be a little much.
oh man.
This is an impossible story. We got to make it happen, though.
Gotta make it happen.
It's got to be a comedy.
First scene.
Let's make it a comedy right off the top.
Oh,
Absolutely.
It's gonna be a
It's gonna be a comedy. First scene. His name is Ted
Lasso?
Fozzy.
Ted Fozzy.
Fozzy. Okay.
Yeah.
It's at the stadium.
Yeah. And can you play Ted Fozzy, please?
All right. Hey, I'm Ted Fozzy.
You gotta
That's
stick
exactly what I
with
was
that voice.
thinking.
You're gonna stick with that voice.
Okay.
Commit.
My team just scored the winning touchdown.
And
I'm
as
down on one knee.
Todd is looking at the screen as he's saying that, and he's in the middle of an appointment. He's massaging. What's his name? Give me a name of an athlete like Groggenberry.
Forrest McGurk.
I like Forrest McGurgan. Forrest is like, hey man, I thought you were giving me a massage. What's going on, Ted?
Hey, I'm sorry. Come on over to my table. I'll massage you right up.
All right, man. I'm keeping my shirt on, man. You kind of give me some weird vibes, though. Ted.
It's better with your shirt off, you know?
You gotta
get
take it
deeper
off.
tissue with the shirt off.
All right, man.
Okay, I don't know what kind of movies you're doing over here. What kind of thing I'm just working
You
with what you're giving me.
getting a knock.
Hey, I didn't spin the wheel. Okay, I didn't spin the wheels.
You didn't spin the
so
wheels.
this is my
This is
fault.
your fault. I didn't spin the wheels.
Maybe
you want me to go a different direction? Fine. All right.
You can
I'll go in a
honestly.
different direction.
You're Ted.
Yes,
You're Ted
please.
Fozzy. So
Please
you
keep- yeah.
That's all you, baby. It's all you.
NCAA rules. You must keep your shirt on. I must abide by the guidelines of the massage therapist sideline athletic rules.
I took an oath.
Yeah, I took the oath.
All right, Ted. Well, hey, I heard you're getting married pretty soon. Congratulations on that, man.
Thank you. I very much appreciate that.
Who's the woman you're marrying?
Well, she's a mascot too, right? Is we determined?
Yeah.
So if she's from Stanford, you know what that means? She's a tree. It's the tree, right? She's a tree.
She a whole tree.
She's also a mascot.
Oh, what's a mascot, man?
She's a tree. She's a tree.
Like a whole ass tree?
Yeah, the whole tree.
A whole
She's
ass tree.
Whole ass
Interesting.
tree, yes. Interesting.
Like a fruit bearing tree? Or?
I think she's an evergreen. If I'm correct, I don't know.
I think so too.
The red. I don't know. There's a red one. I don't know what it is. She's a tree.
It is a tree, dog.
We don't go that deep in our relationship. We keep it on the surface.
We don't talk like
I don't
that.
want to go too deep. A
don't
lot of
talk about
emotional
work.
scars down in there.
I'm a little confused, man, because didn't you guys whoop them in the state championship?
That's right.
Wow.
Yes, we won the whatever cup that was, the Bay Cup, the Bay Bridge Cup.
The Bay Bridge Cup? Yeah.
Yeah, we won that.
Dang, this is not the family's not showing any animosity towards you.
That's
or
why
anything?
we got to keep our mascots on, so we're not seen together.
Okay,
That makes sense. That makes sense.
We keep our hoods on and our costumes on. So
Is that why you're wearing a bear costume right
That's
now?
it. Yeah. Excuse my paws digging a little deeper than
It's all
normal
right,
as
man.
I'm giving you this
honestly,
massage.
they kind of feel a little good, actually. This feels like
I'm going to give you the little paw pads, a little paddle on your back. It'll fit you right up.
he's doing that chopping action with the paws.
No, it's not chopped though. It's palms down.
The palms
so you
down.
feel the pads.
Yeah. It's a very exclusive technique. To
Yes.
Making business.
Yes. He studied it in China for like 3 years, deep in the outback of China.
The outback of China.
There's a knock at the door. Mr. Fozzy,
Who may I ask is knocking?
it's your assistant, Delilah.
Oh, Delilah.
Oh, hey there, Delilah.
That's a wonderful name.
Yes, we've been working together for 2 years, Ted. You don't know
How
my
come I
name?
don't know I know a Delilah?
Anyway, sir, your wife's online too.
Oh, is she? But I thought we ain't married yet. My fiance.
Oh, your fiance. I'm
My
so
fiance,
sorry.
Pine Tree or whatever she is.
I'll go ahead and put her through.
Oh, okay, I appreciate that. Hey there. Did we give her a name yet? No, we didn't.
Her name is freaking
I call her Tree.
Treeyana.
Triana. I like that.
That is a good name. There's got to be someone called Treeyana out there, right?
Hey, Boo Bear, how you doing?
Hey, Treeyana. I'm pretty good. Just padding away here.
What was his flaw again?
His phone.
Yeah, he's always on the phone.
It's on my phone.
Oh, okay.
I'm distracted. Hope I don't drive. Can I drive with these paws? I don't want to be having no accident before the wedding.
Are you in your bear costume right now?
Always, baby. Always.
Hey, we actually had to move up the rehearsal to the next couple hours instead of tonight. Can you actually make it?
Oh, yeah. Let me just finish up here. I just got to stretch this guy out. He's our star receiver, you know.
Hey, pause, man. Pause.
He's going to be top 10 draft pick in the next NFL draft.
That's what I like to hear. Ow. Oh.
That sounds good, babe.
You're very inspiring.
Hey, do you think you can pick up some bear claws on the way? And
No problem.
can use a coffee, double espresso?
No problem. Do you like it black?
Espresso.
Like black? All black?
I do.
Black, like a black bear?
Black bear.
You want a little grizzy in there.
Can you take a moment to step away for a moment?
Yeah, go ahead, Ted. Whatever, man.
His name's Fozzy.
Ted Fozzy.
Ted Fozzy. Oh, okay.
Teddy Fozzy.
I'm getting formal all of a sudden in the middle of massage.
Listen, Ted, is your brother coming to the wedding?
Which one?
The big ass bear. You know what I'm talking about.
Big ass bear? Grizzly?
Yes, Grizzly.
Grizzly Fozzy.
You know how we reacted when we got married, right? You remember that, right?
I'm a little confused in our story. Did I already get married or I'm not married?
And
yet?
you meant engaged.
I thought we were going to the wedding.
She meant engaged.
Engaged.
I'm confused.
I meant
I'm
engaged.
sorry.
I'm
I don't remember Delilah, and I don't remember if I was married.
I'm
so you
just
gotta.
I'm just
this
so
moment-
excited.
This movie's turning into Memento. Hold on a second. I gotta look at my Polaroids on the floor here to see if I'm actually married or not. Hold on.
I'm actually the one now.
So when you proposed to me, your brother Grizzly, he just started flipping out because he.
He's just excited, man. He's happy for me. You know, he's very inspirational.
Is he?
He stole like 15 picnic baskets.
I would never be in this costume today if it wasn't for him when I was a youngster.
Well, he really rubs it in my family's faces that you guys won the championship, and we just.
He's constantly rubbing. That's one thing about him. He is constantly rubbing. That's one thing I could say about my big bro.
If you could just ask him to tone it down to rehearsal, that'd be really good for my family.
I'll try, but you know he's a grizzly. He's a grizzly.
If whatever you can do, and please don't take any photos or video. I know you like your phone a lot, but this is a moment for us, you know.
All right, I'll
He
try.
looks up. He's like, "What?" Because he was texting.
What? Hey, hold on a second, baby. I'm almost done with this level. Hold on.
All right, so they hang up. She says,
Love you.
I say ditto.
ditto. I know.
Ditto. Yeah, I know that.
And
Bye, tree.
So we cut to Ted Fozzy driving.
While texting.
Of course.
Trying to look up the podcast.
Yeah.
Definitely not good. Can't find it.
Oh,
His favorite podcast.
It's deep in there. He's searching his big paws. It's hard for him to, navigate through the little.
He won't take the gloves off even when he's driving.
So tell me more about Ted Fozzy. Like, what is he still dressed as a mascot? Like, what is?
I think he's got to constantly. I think this is the thing with the story. Like, both of them got to constantly be in there, so their identities are never known.
Oh,
because if they were known, they'd be from the rival schools. That would be like,
gang fight.
That would be it.
Wait, so
West Side Story shit. You know what I mean?
Ted and Treeyana don't know
Hatfield McCoy.
When you're a bear all the way.
Oh,
from your first cigarette to your last night.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Do they not know each other? Is the other one? Well, they have to because of the costume. So they got to keep it. They got to keep it under wraps.
Right.
Okay.
Maybe there's animosity with the family.
Animalosity. I'm sorry.
Animalosity. I want to know more about Ted though. What sport does he play?
I think football too easy. We gotta go something deeper.
Football's good.
We gotta go
Polo?
football, but I feel like he's like the long snapper. I don't feel like he's a star quarter. He only snaps the ball in the punts and the field goals.
You gotta give him a little
snapper.
You gotta give him a little tap. Let him know you're there.
Yeah.
So he exclusively does punts.
He just does the hiking for the punts and for the kick, the field goals.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Long snapper.
I feel like Grizzly's got to be the quarterback. He's the
Grizzly's got to be the older brother that was the star.
Yeah, he's the star of the family for sure.
Yeah, he's sure. He's like the all-American kind of.
So he's just a real bear though, with like a
real bear. He puts his helmet on, goes out there murdering people.
So. Yeah, you gotta get. So I was gonna say, like, I'd like for you to play Grizzly.
I can play. I can play Grizzly.
I'm gonna play one of the teammates. They're on a FaceTime calling you as you're driving.
Oh, hey!
Let's go Bears! Let's go Bears!
Is that my ringtone?
Yeah. Let's go Bears!
Who's calling me now?
Let's go! And then Grizzly answers,
"Hello."
No way. That's his voice.
That's his voice.
That's Grizzly's voice.
That's unexpected.
That's not very inspirational.
Go for it. Go for it, please.
Hello, who is this?
It sounds like an 80-year-old Grizzly that's from London. It's got that. No, it's not even from London. It's from Michigan who moved to London. It's got the fake accent like Madonna.
I moved to Breckenshire.
Oh man,
Detroit.
Oh my God. So Grizzly's kind of a proper gentleman, huh?
Yeah, well, only in the tone of voice. I'm a right fiend in the streets there. In it.
Well, Grizzly is calling Ted.
I'll do anything for honey.
Wowzers. So Grizzly, the scene is Grizzly is calling Ted to kind of goad him into not going through with this wedding and talk about how great the Bears are compared to the Stanford.
It's the Stanford Cardinal, but for some reason the mascot's a tree.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
I don't know what's up with that.
We'll call them the trees.
The trees. The trees.
Yeah.
Yes, the trees. Yes.
Hey, little bruv.
Hey.
What's this I hear about you?
You gotta commit.
What are you doing over there getting married to that tree woman there?
I heard you got real excited and were like rubbing her the wrong way about this.
Of course I did. That's what I did.
You was always rubbing. I wasn't surprised. You was always rubbing. By the way,
I love to rub.
How's it going over there in Essex or where you at? Brighton Beach over there, where you at? Why am I starting to talk like you? You're starting to rub off on
brotherly
me.
Thing, you know. When we get together, it's always old times, old chap.
Oh, yes, it is. All right. Well, anyway, what you calling for? You just want to get on my girl? What's you got a problem with her?
Yeah.
You got a problem with me marrying her up?
Yeah.
What is it? What is it?
I don't like her.
Well,
she smells like maple.
Well, maybe I'll just put some honey on her. Maybe you like her then.
Oh.
Maybe you like her a little too much?
Oh, then I'll eat her.
Okay.
I'll gobble her up.
Okay. Well, I guess.
Swallow her whole like a salmon. The Sensei's getting away from me.
I don't know what to say because, like, you're my brother, but that's gonna be my wife. I don't want you to eat her. I don't want her to smell like honey either. I'm complex. I'm in a what you would call a predicament.
We can't have that in the family.
Well, how do you reckon we reconcile this situation?
He gets interrupted by
Coach.
Am I the coach? Okay,
Coach. I think Coach has got interrupted.
His name is just Coach.
I mean,
This is the inspirational part.
Pete, you are the freaking coach, man. You got to play.
I
a
gotta play
coach.
both parts
You got to
now?
play a coach, bro. You got to.
Listen up here. I've been around you guys for a long time. All right. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you guys. Okay? I want you to go into that wedding. I want you to march down that aisle. I want you to say, I do to that lovely. I don't care what your brother's saying about this. This ain't about your brother. Your brother is in the wrong bringing this up right now.
He's
like,
wrong.
he shouldn't have no say in who you want to marry. He should be happy for you.
Say it
And
again,
he shouldn't be wanting to spread honey on your woman. What is that?
Yeah, what's he thinking?
That's not what a brother should do.
That's crazy.
Your brother should be bringing you some honey to put some honey on her for your wedding night. He shouldn't be mad at this. He shouldn't be talking about eating her like a salmon. I want you to get in there and say, I do.
I'm so inspired.
Be a proper man. Get in there. You found your woman. I don't care if she's a tree. Get in there and say, I do. You can do this. I got full faith in you. You got the intestinal fortitude of 10 of the best men on my team. I want you to get out there and do it right now.
I'm so inspired.
You know what I'm saying? I want you to get in there. That's how much you mean to me. Now go do it.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
Say
go.
that I do.
All these guys are on FaceTime. The whole team is there on FaceTime with them. And by the way, the relationship now, because of how amazing
I
that
didn't
was.
finish my story.
Oh,
there,
oh,
okay?
please.
Since you had to have me play both parts.
Okay.
Now
Well-
I'm back to Fozzy. What was my original character's name? I forgot already.
Ted Fozzy.
Ted Fozzy.
Yeah.
Ted Fozzy's on his phone. He looks up and says, "What? What was that?
He's
Coach,
distracted.
did you say something? I'm on my phone.
Dang.
Man, you're interrupting my screen time,
on-
Coach. What's so important?
Is he on
I'm in the middle of a
TikTok?
spin.
What's so important? I was TikToking. Is that what the kids do? TikToking? I don't know.
Yeah, that is what the kids do. Yeah.
Snapchatting?
Yeah.
Whatever the kids do these days. That's what I was doing, Coach. What was so important to interrupt my screen time?
Dang. And he's also driving too.
He's driving.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and retcon one thing right here
Okay.
because of how amazing that was, Ted.
Okay.
Let's give a hand to Pete, by the way.
Okay, all
My
right.
God.
You know, you got me all worked up in here, man.
I mean, I'm inspired. I don't know about Nuqady,
Oh,
but
I'm very inspired.
If you
Very
wasn't
inspired.
married, you'd be getting married right now? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Nuqady,
Absolutely.
are you married yet?
Yeah, I am.
You're married, right?
We're gonna get
You're
married again.
You're going to get remarried?
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
get married.
So
we're
good.
gonna be married
I
again.
inspired him so good he was married. He's going to get remarried.
I'm gonna marry twice. Yeah.
Could I be at your wedding?
Of course you can. Of course you can.
We're
He's
sitting down in that room, you know,
there she
that
go.
where they had like the mic set up, and I got him so inspired he wanted to marry you again. That's how much he loves you.
I'm going to go ahead and say the coach is Ted Fozzy's dad.
Oh,
This is a
so
kind
he would
of
be the Grizzlies' dad too, right?
Yes,
or no?
yes.
Are they half brothers?
Yeah.
That would be a whole nother thing.
They're half
Maybe
brothers.
They weren't
They're
real
half
brothers.
brothers.
That's why one is from wherever he was from.
yeah.
Had the little accent going on there.
Yeah, this is a family. This is
It's a family business.
championship family. So Ted was ignoring the speech, so he just already hung up on them. He did not get the inspirational moment, as
Definitely.
passionate as it was, did not quite reach
Coach,
him.
the dad definitely has to be a black bear after that speech. He definitely is a black bear. So we got a grizzly bear,
He's a black bear. Yeah,
I don't know what Ted Fozzy is more. What's more of the?
he's more of like
chill bear?
a chill circus bear, maybe.
Circus bear without a bike.
Massage bear.
He's the chill bear. He's the chill bear. All right, chill bear.
Chill bear.
I want to cut to, very briefly, Grizzly and one of his scheming pals. It's another type of bear. Panda talking.
Pan.
How to be a red panda? Those
Red
are dope.
Oh, I like red panda.
Red pandas.
I'm
are
red
dope.
panda.
And they
Grizz-
seem kind of foxy, like the little sly on the side. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They seem
yeah.
like they got some business on the side going on.
Yeah,
I love red pandas.
So
You
red,
got to keep an eye on them, though.
so red panda's talking to Grizzly like, we can't let them get married. We got to keep it in the bloodline, right, Grizzly?
We've got to keep it in the family.
Here's what we should do,
She
Grizzly.
ain't no bear? Is that what you guys are complaining about? Because she ain't no bear?
She ain't no bear.
She ain't even a bear.
She's not a bear. Hey, Grizzly, tell you what, let's go to that dumb wedding rehearsal.
That stupid wedding.
And let's mess it all up. Let's mess it up. Let's put honey on everything. Let's put honey on everything.
Smear honey on everything, innit?
Come on, boys. And they all say, bears, 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 bears.
But you got to end the scene with, I don't care what that coach says, they ain't getting married. Right? That's got to be the whole setup.
We got to stop this wedding.
I don't care what the coach says, they're not getting married.
But that's your dad, too.
We got to disobey your dad, man. We got to keep the bloodline pure. Keep the bear bloodline pure, man. Bears.
It's so funny. You guys are so concerned about keeping the bloodline pure, but you're a red panda, you're a polar bear, you're a panda, you're every single bear. As long as it's a bear. A bear. Now, does it go the other way? Bear? If we got married naked, would you be okay with that? Because we'd be bear.
Oh, that might change things.
That's a whole other... Spin the wheel.
We will actually spin a couple wheels after this break.
Cut.
We're back, and we got a sponsor. Let's spin that wheel.
Another sponsor.
Another man.
We get those 1,000 downloads.
We're
just
stacked.
Sponsors are all over you,
dude.
guys.
Come on,
all over.
All these sponsors.
All right.
A warm, cozy fire.
This podcast is sponsored by a warm, cozy fire. Is there anything better than that, Pete?
Especially on a night like this where it's a little cold out.
Oh,
you got the rain coming down.
Oh, yeah.
But I always feel like the fire, you also got to match that with the rug in front of the fireplace.
A bearskin rug.
The bearskin rug. You know what I mean?
Nice and cozy.
Keeping with the show, we need the bears. We got to skin grizzly and put them down there in front of the fire there.
Yeah.
It's kind of cliches, but it's nice.
It's one of those cliches that's just,
it's nice.
It's nice.
It's cliche for a reason, man.
Yeah.
Do you guys have drinks of choices when you're sitting at a warm, cozy fire?
I like me to get a nice hot cup of cocoa to sip on in front of the fire.
Me too. I'm one of them cocoa guys too.
I'm definitely not cocoa guy.
No?
I don't like warm drinks.
Oh,
is it weird? I've never had coffee in my whole life. Not
tea?
one cup of coffee in my whole life.
Wow.
Tea, I guess I would have to go with the tea if I'm going to do something warm. That's the only thing warm I do.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What kind of tea?
Ooh. Oh my God. I got a lot of stories when I was in China about tea. But, but
yeah, they're big on tea over there.
Oh my gosh. It's huge.
I'm going to ask you about that after this sponsor.
Yeah. But there's just, I don't even know what you call them. Over there, there's just weird, just randomness stuff that they just throw in there. You don't even know what it is. It's like a potpourri of tea. And it's just there. And it works out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's just like you can't explain what's in it. Even if they told you, you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But I would say any tea I had around the Beijing area, I'll go with that tea.
Okay. Freaking some Beijing tea next to a warm, cozy fire.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice.
They the green tea kings.
You know, warm, cozy fire. I think I had, that's one of those things you don't enjoy. And I feel like I didn't get to enjoy it as much as is one. Oh man, I'm like freaking going crazy just thinking about it. Right? I'm so freaking amped for these.
CJ, sit down.
This is my favorite sponsor.
Hold on.
No, but for real, I love one of my favorite pastimes.
Put your shirt on, man.
I love it so much. Freaking throwing paper in the fire and just freaking logs roasting.
I thought you meant all those things that you didn't want people to find out about you. You had to get rid of those,
that too.
And those photos of all the exes and all that kind of stuff.
Just get rid of all that evidence.
All that stuff up.
It's great.
Okay.
Thank you, warm, cozy fire.
Thank you, warm, cozy fire.
Yeah.
Pretty great.
Yeah. There's nothing, you can't say nothing negative about that.
You can. Who can't? I mean, you could burn in it and, be a skeleton but even then, that's
getting burned in a fire is kind of like getting hit by a train. If you're in there that happens, you kind of deserved it. Right?
Yeah, what were you doing, dog?
Train might be a little faster than the fire.
But if you're not on the tracks, you ain't gonna get hit by the train, right? So if you're not in the fire, you're not gonna get burned.
Yeah,
so, I don't know.
Yeah,
so I'm not blaming you, fire. I'm appreciating you, fire.
Absolutely.
Number love for your fire.
Absolutely. This is not show format, but I need to know more about these Beijing teas.
Dude, it was crazy. I was there 2008, I think was when I was there.
That was a good year.
And it was weird in Tiananmen Square and out there at the Forbidden Palace. And they would go crazy over you. Because you're tall. I'm tall, but I'm like a foot at least taller than everyone else. It's a weird, you're tall, so you're used to being the tallest person around. It's definitely weird when you're way taller than everyone else. But super friendly. Everyone wants you to take over here, go show you this and that. But yeah, you go to some of these little places, just these little hole in the wall places, and then they just have a whole wall full of jars of stuff, and they just start pulling the stuff out, and it's like little flowers, little this, whatever. I thought I was gonna die, to be honest with you, because I'm here, no one knows where I'm at, and I'm here with these people that just met out in Tiananmen Square, and I'm like, half a mile away from there. I don't know where I'm at, and but I didn't die, obviously. But
you had great tea.
But the tea is just crazy because there'll just be little like flower things in there and different stuff. And I'm not like that kind of guy that I don't usually like this stuff, but I'll do the experience and whatever.
Yeah.
But it was actually really, really good.
Can you shout out any teas that you recommend to the listeners?
Yeah, I don't even know the names of them because it's all in Chinese.
Dang.
And they try to explain what it is, and it's just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know plants, so you can tell me whatever it is. But it was just a bunch of whatever they put in tea, and there's just all on a shelf, and they make it up. So they just have like kind of all the different flowers and different stuff they put in it up on the wall. And they just pull jars down and start throwing stuff in, and they mix it up, and then they serve it to you. It's like a drink. If you go to the bar and they taking stuff together to make you a drink, it's like that at the tea place.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Well, me and Nuqady will be taking a trip to China to try out the teas.
If we can get these sponsors to pay a little bit more money, we can.
Maybe that's where you got to get a sponsor from over there.
Do a live episode in China.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely not good.
Definitely not good.
Well, thank you for that. Quick little recap.
Oh, yeah, please.
Do you remember it all?
Ted Fozzy is a massage therapist who's about to be married. He is engaged to Treeyana.
Yes.
But they are on rival football teams.
Mascots,
yes. They are dressed as their mascots. Treeyana is a tree. Fozzy is a bear, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
He has a brother and some delinquent players who want to thwart the wedding that's about to happen. Well, the rehearsal, actually. And we have a very inspirational coach who wants them to double down and get married. Very inspiring. Just hearing this guy talk is just brings a tear to my eye.
Inspiring.
But one thing's not clear is like all the other characters are in costume too, right? Constantly.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
right. Just want to make that clear. I was like, yeah, that has to be that way.
Yeah, it has to be that way.
It has to be that way.
Before we continue where we left off, let's spin a topic wheel just to kind of make things even more crazy. What are we throwing in there?
That's just the first act. We're going in the second act now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Let's
Let's hope it's something good. I'm hoping there's not a murder. There's a murder mystery now?
Yes.
Oh. He's excited over there.
Yes.
Oh.
Interrupting cow.
What?
Cow?
Interrupting cow.
You know what?
What mascot has a cow? What school has a cow?
You know, Nuqady was so excited for that I'm going to leave it up to him to just throw that in at any point. I'm not taking that at all, Nuqady. That's yours. All right. So, cut to, so random. Cut to Fozzy. He's just getting to the rehearsal and he is late because he's on his phone.
Oh my God. I thought of the funniest thing, but I'm not going to say it.
Please.
I'm
Come
not
on.
gonna say it.
Oh, dang.
We needed a mother-in-law character.
A mother-in-law. We can.
That's got to be the cow.
I mean,
Jeez.
Is it a mother-in-law? Nuqady?
Yeah, but she comes in and she comes
She
and goes.
interrupts.
Yeah.
Maybe she finds out who's under the mask and also wants to like,
All right. Yeah.
you know, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. The mother-in-law's always got to be a part of a wedding thing though, you know?
Treeyana is looking and saying,
Late again, Ted. This is our second rehearsal and you just can't show up on time. What's going on?
Just a sec, babe. Just finish it.
just finish up this text message here. Hold on.
Who are you texting?
This cow.
A cow?
Yeah, she's the wedding planner.
Oh, God.
Wedding planner.
The
Cow, dairy, or meat cow?
That does
a
not,
beef
that's
one?
not important, Ted. Come up here.
It's important to me. It's important for the movie.
Ted, put the phone down, God damn it, and come over here.
there's a couple people waiting, you know, the altar guy. So the pastor is dressed as a freaking rooster, you know, and he's just going all in. He's like, the Roosters didn't really win the championship, but we're not so prideful that we won't host your wedding. So, yeah, Dad, you're late again. That's all right.
Again.
That's all right.
Again.
You know,
he really
again. That's all right. We roosters will happily, you know, charge you for that. We're charged by the hour.
We don't get our money.
All right. So, yada, yada, yada. The maid, the rooster's talking. The maidens come. They're all dressed as trees. You really went with the tree thing, didn't you, Treeyana?
Yes.
We are the trees. Yes. We are the world.
Lots of foliage in the whole wedding setup. You know, there's a lot of flowers. Usually I just see tree limbs everywhere.
I really hate when you call us foliage, Ted.
Something like that.
We're not foliage. We are the earth itself.
Bushes.
You would know that if you actually read my posts on Facebook.
We agreed we wouldn't be sharing our social media together. So I respected that. And I didn't go on your Facebook page.
We're about to be married. Of course, we're going to share. Rooster, can you please continue?
My name's Bob, but all right.
Bob the Rooster.
Bob.
All right.
Bob Jenkins.
All right. Let's, maid of honors come down. It's trees. And where are the bears at? And then all of a sudden you hear... they freaking knock down the door and they say, bears, 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 bears.
I thought it was a cow interrupting. What happened?
Nah, bitch. Sorry. Nah, it's us. It's the bears, Ted. It's us. It's your family.
The bears.
Hey, here.
Grizzly got something he wants to say, Ted.
I object.
He objects.
Oh my God, what the hell is this, Ted?
That would be my brother, the one that rubs you the wrong way.
He's doing a little more than rubbing the wrong way. He's interrupting our wedding.
Oh, he's just showing us that he cares, babe.
No,
Hold on a second.
I don't care.
I'm crushing it on Candy Crush.
Treeyana is just fed up. She walks away and throws her actual phone interruption. That's great.
Hold on.
This is so in character, man. This is great.
Where were we?
So Ted gets that phone call and he declines it and he says, "Where were we?" He looks up, and she is already gone, along with the other maids of honor.
It's so good to see you.
Hello, brother.
I know you traveled the Atlantic to see me.
I came all the way here.
I got the same guy calling me. He wants his money for the alcohol.
Tell that bloke that you're talking to your brother.
The rooster's like, "Oh, Ted, you're really screwed up, man. Yeah, this wedding's not. Do you understand what's happening? Do you understand?
You're gonna lose her forever."
I'm confused because I'm so inspired to get married, yet I'm so addicted that I don't care.
You can't always rely on your pops, Black Bear, to be inspiring you, man.
But maybe he should have inspired me a little more on not using my phone as much, and I would have been better prepared for this situation.
Listen, sometimes you got to inspire yourself.
Who ordered the dairy?
Not expecting that, man. That was so,
She just leaves. Instead of the chocolate fountain, it's just a cow there. You're squirting milk on your stuff.
oh my God.
At the wedding.
You okay, buddy?
I got to process that interrupting cow, man. That was very... All right. All right. I'm going to drink some water for that.
I had a great time.
Okay.
All right.
Wow. Well, that was unexpected. Ted, what were you saying?
I was saying, what's with the cow?
I think that's her mother-in-law.
Oh.
She comes and goes.
Nice to meet you. I forgot my wife's name. Treeyana.
You forgot your wife's name, Ted?
She's not even your wife. Phone. I was too busy on my phone. Sorry.
Your fiance?
Sorry. Treeyana's mama, nice to meet you.
So
I believe you sit right over here.
In the family section.
You're on the bride's side, right over here.
So this rooster's Bob is trying to encourage and like connect some dots for Ted, but the red panda and Grizzly are kind of trying to thwart stuff too. So Red Panda literally pushes Bob out of the way. Goes, "Ah!" And Red Panda says, "What are you doing, Ted? Don't get married to this tree, this branch. What are you doing, man? Grizzly, talk to your brother."
There's no convincing this fool. He always does what he wants.
Grizzly.
No matter what I say.
Grizzly, when you're out in the woods and your back itches, what do?
I rub it on a tree. Oh.
You rub it on a tree.
Oh, I see.
I don't have to be in the woods no more. I'm marrying my tree.
I get it now.
Now, how can you say that's not the right woman for me?
That makes more sense than I've ever thought of anything making sense.
Well, I'm glad you opened your mind enough to understand my situation, my side of things.
I see your love now.
And you understand my love now. You know how much my back itches. I found my solution. And I don't need to be in them woods anymore. Those woods are scary. There's lots of bears out there. I don't want to be there no more.
The rooster, Bob interrupts. Well, you got to do something then, Ted, if you want to keep your tree around, because she's out there probably leaving your butt right now.
Well, lucky for me, she don't have legs, so she can't get too far. So I better get on over there and mend this situation.
Yeah. And then one of the smaller bears goes, Bears. Where's
my bicycle? I gotta go ride and find her.
Grizzly gives him his bicycle. It's very small.
Out of his
tricycle?
Yeah, it's a tricycle.
It would have been faster to just walk, but he's
riding. He's pedaling. It's like every 10 pedals, it's like going a foot. But he's throwing peanuts out to the crowd instead of rice as he's going down the aisle.
Of course. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we're now going to do this scene of they're oh please.
Oh no, I'm just because we're doing a scene.
Yeah, we're doing a scene here. Okay. Yeah, we are. I'm just gonna say we're like somewhere like Washington, like Snoqualmie Falls, pretty much. Okay. Yeah,
beautiful
Twin Peaks country.
Oh yeah, and like
gorgeous.
Treeyana's over by the waterfall.
Okay,
and she's crying, she's just having a pretty hard time. And all of a sudden she hears a ding ding, and it's she looks back and it's this big ass bear, Ted, on a bike. Treeyana says, "Go away! I don't want to talk to you."
Treeyana, are those tears or is that spray from the waterfall?
You only care about your phone and your family. Like, why are you even doing this, Ted? Like, why are we getting married?
Well, in the beginning, I thought it was because my back itched all the time. But now that I've come to know you, I really like you. I think there's more than just my back. I think we should take our masks off and really look in each other's eyes before we get married. That's how much in love with you I am. I'm willing to take my bear mask off and let you see the real me.
Before the wedding?
Before the wedding.
Okay.
I want you to be sure you know who you are marrying.
So we do like a long shot of both of them taking off their masks, their mascot masks, and we see just a small figure of their heads. And then we cut in. What do they look like?
Normal people.
Just regular everyday Joes.
Just regular everyday. And then I didn't know what you were expecting. With all this rivalry stuff going on these days, people picking sides. It's this or that or the other. You're on my team or you're not. I think we can show everybody that our love rises above. Ooh, why is your mama over here? I'm trying to be inspirational here and your mama's coming over here. How'd you get here so fast? I had a bike. I had a bike. How did your mama get over here so much?
So right when that happens.
She's supposed to be spraying milk on the guests. Why is she over here?
Right when that happens, the cow is here, but also Black Bear, the dad, is there too, and he's here to give the final push on inspiration to. He's also an ordained minister bear, so he's going to marry them right here.
There?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'd just love to get married right now if I could. And where'd this cow come from? Oh, Mom, what are you doing here?
Fozzy. Now, I knew you were special since the day I met you. You walked out on that field. I knew you were the one, the chosen one.
Say it, Coach. Say it.
You were going to rise above the sports, and you were going to bring the whole world together. You're going to show these people it's not about your team or my team. It's not about me or you. You're on my team. You're not on my team. You're showing everyone that we're all the same team. You guys, your love for each other is going to inspire so many people to look outside of themselves. Look internal. Look way deep.
Preach,
and
coach.
realize all this stuff you're being fed, it ain't real. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't even real.
You're hiding behind these masks. You're hiding behind your phone, the tic-tac of your keyboard late at night in your mom's basement.
Gotta get off the phone.
And you're not being real with yourself. You went out there and you found real love under the guise of the tree and a bear. But look what you found underneath that. That's what you need to show the world. And I knew from the day I met you when you was only 10 years old out there on that field that you was gonna come do something special in life. It was gonna transcend sports. We was gonna get deep in this, right?
Yes,
it was gonna
sir.
be the whole world is coming down. With the crazy world going on right now, we need someone like you to show us the way. And I'm glad
way,
you came
Coach, on the
together.
way.
I'm glad you guys passed this up, and I'm glad you guys saw the real you, because we ain't so different from each other, right? It's just me and it's just you. There's none of this
just us.
politicking, none of this teaming, me this, me bear this. It's none of that. It's all we are one, and you're gonna show the world that we are one, and it don't matter who's hiding behind a mask. We all the same.
Mr. Fozzy, I'm sorry to interrupt. Do you think you can marry us?
I'd be honored to do that.
And as soon as he says that, he takes off his mask. He is a very pale white man. I just want to point that out. He's very. I didn't expect that. Wow.
Played by DJ Qualls.
So as he takes his mask off, does he have what, like the Wizard of Oz? Does he change everything? His whole persona changes.
No,
with the mask
I
off?
mean,
He's a white
real
man
sweaty.
going like, we are here gathered today,
absolutely,
folks.
absolutely.
Here we are under this beautiful waterfall to share love with everybody here. All right, we got these two men from different backgrounds, but they come together to show us all the way. And it's my honor, my privilege to announce to you Miss Fozzy, Ted Bear, and Miss Treeyana. I keep forgetting her name.
That's right. That's it. Exactly.
Treeyana.
Yes.
Miss Treeyana Bear. For the first time. Wait, they didn't get married. I'm ahead of myself.
I do.
All right. You say I do. You better say do. I slap you silly. You better say do after all this inspiration I've been giving you.
So inspirational.
I do. All right. Now, I want you to go off, and I don't know what you're going to have, bears or trees in your future, but I'm sure you're going to have a lovely family, and you're going to show the world. No more Hatfield McCoy, none of this stuff going on. No West Side Story stuff going on. We're all coming together as one. We're going to understand we are one. You find some girl hot on the other side, go for it. It's all good. That's what you're proving the world. Love has no boundaries. Love has zero boundaries.
And as he says this, and there's a small, all the bears and trees are slowly starting to come together as the speech continues. And now there is
They're
this
holding branches and paws.
Yeah, and now this this rehearsal, what once was a rehearsal, is now this actual wedding, and they're waiting for the final.
I think the music starts.
Yeah.
And then all the bears are rubbing up against trees.
Oh, absolutely.
That's how it's got to end.
Absolutely.
Right? Everyone's
Yeah.
rubbing up against a tree with the back.
Yeah. And they take off. Do they take off their masks?
It's got to be. That's the whole point of the story, right?
Yeah.
We're all hiding behind a mask. It's time to unveil that mask.
Yeah.
And show us who you really are and be accepting of whoever that is.
So they take off their masks.
That's right.
And they're waiting for the final words from Pastor Black Bear
Oh, my gosh.
Pastor Blackman.
to pronounce them.
We've had a lot of excitement going on here today. We saw the love of two individuals come together as one. We've seen a lot of bears out there. I see you rubbing up on them trees.
Say that, Coach. Say that.
Okay, I see you rubbing up on those trees. See, we all want the same thing. We're all looking for a little love.
Yes, sir.
So I'm hoping that you guys leave this wedding today a little inspired to look a little outside of your comfort zone, and maybe you will find the love that Ted and Treeyana have found. That's what I wish everybody out there. All right, so it's my absolute privilege to announce for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Ted and Treeyana Bear.
Right before they kiss, Ted throws his phone over the waterfall. Now pronounced husband or bear and tree.
Bear and tree. That's it.
That's it. And they do a dance, the sun turns it to nighttime. The bears are rubbing against the trees. The bears are giving the trees back massages.
frolicking. A lot of frolicking going on.
And that we just pan up, and that's the end, guys.
That's the end. We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
It pans up, and then there's a little silhouette of the two of them, the tree and the bear, in the sun there.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the sun sky.
That's the final shot. Yes. I thank you.
A tree and a bear.
Absolutely. This is why we got Pete Anderson, everybody. Thank you so much, Pete. We got one more.
One thing. What's it called?
I don't know. You got to call it something.
Unconventional love.
There we go. Yeah? Is that it?
I don't know. That's pretty conventional.
That's
maybe conventional love.
Very
conventional love.
What are all those people that dress up in costumes and go to the convention? Furries?
Furry
love.
Furry love. Oh, my God. Bear tree love. Trees and bears. Mr. Pete Anderson, thank you so much for joining us.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate you, my man.
Appreciate you. You've inspired us to just keep going with this podcast too, I guess.
I hope so.
Oh my gosh.
I guess.
You guys are going to get 1,000, then you're going to get 2,000 downloads. You're going to keep going. You're going to get some bigger sponsors. You're going to be over there in Beijing drinking tea in no time.
We appreciate you, Pete.
I appreciate you guys, man. It's good to see you too.
Do you have any plugs for us, or like where can people find your stuff?
I have no. I don't do any social. I don't do nothing.
Oh, that's
if you
all right.
Find me, good luck. But if you find my Facebook page, I only got it because I got an Oculus. I don't really do much on there. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't really do much of that stuff. But I'm working, on this script. Hopefully, I'll get back to shooting movies again soon this beginning of the year. So hopefully, by then we'll have something to go push.
Absolutely. What's the projects you're working on? Out of curiosity.
I got that one drama I've been telling you a little about. Mm-hmm. Just trying to finish writing that one up.
What's it called?
It's called Deconstructing Morality. And then the Seattle Fried Movie, which you've helped write some scripts for. That's what I want to do next year too. So
absolutely.
That's kind of like a sequel to the old Kentucky Fried Movie back in the day.
Yeah.
We'll do a Seattle version of it, more current version, obviously, with all the politically correct environment we live in, kind of a lot of takeoff on those. But I mean, you know a lot about that because you were helping write some of that stuff back when we first started writing that.
Oh, yeah.
So we're finally getting around to shoot that.
That's amazing. Guys, if you're listening to this, Google Seattle Fried Movie, and you might just be lucky. We'll see.
All right.
Thank you so much, P. And Nuqady, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, man, I'm doing.
What's going on over there? What's going on with the plugs? What plugins do you got for us?
Oh, just the same old. If you want to follow us on the social medias, it's DNG POD on everything, on the YouTubes and everything. All that. If you want to follow me and maybe get some beats or studio time, it's NUQADY on everything. And I'm here. I'm out there. I'm everywhere.
It's good shit too. I recommend them.
Oh, yeah.
Because, really, that was almost the last movie I did, is the music he did on this.
Yeah, he does also freaking movie soundtracks and sound effects and music. So.
Man, I do it all. I does everything.
Check him out.
So,
check him out.
So, check me out.
Stay Hydrated Studios.
It's been too long. Even if it's not a podcast, we got to hang out a lot earlier than last.
Absolutely. And I want to thank you, for listening to this podcast.
That was real meta, man.
Oh, yeah. You have yourself a great day. Don't get in any car accidents. Find the one you love and be very happy for the rest of your life. Take care. Bye.
Definitely not good.